Next up at UFC 317, we have Alexandre Pantoja, and he is taking on Kai Kara France for his, what title defense is this? His 4th title defense. Wow.
What a man.
Fucking 2.5 feet of water went up to his nipples. Congratulations. Alexandre Pantoja, 29-5 in his career. He's 5-0 in his last 5. And as I mentioned, looking for his 4th title defense. He's taking on...
Here's that karma stroke.
He's taking on Kai Kara France, 25-11 in his career, 3-2 in his last 5. He's coming off that quick win.
Don't forget, this is a rematch.
Over Steve Ursay. I did a whole rant about this being a rematch. And did you see my whole rant about
Melissa Mullins and
about that being a rematch? It's like, you fucking idiots. This is why I don't care.
Melissa Mullins, you smoked her with the wrestling in the first fight. You fucking got a takedown and we're controlling the round in the first round. What the fuck are we doing now wrestling anymore?
I think she probably intended to wrestle, and then she was almost finished and was just too rocked to shoot a takedown, is what I think happened. Anyway, back to this fight. This is a rematch, and I famously don't care about rematches if the first fight was that long ago. If we're talking, in this case, a very long time ago. This fight happened in 2016. We're 9 years removed from the first time they fought. And the first time they fought, it wasn't even a professional fight. It was an exhibition because it was on The Ultimate Fighter. So I don't really care about rematches. You mean to tell me that Kai Kara France and Alexandre Pantoja are the exact same fighters they were 9 years ago?
It was actually a close fight. I watched it today.
Yeah, and I don't think this is going to be very close. Obviously, Alexandre Pantoja moves forward. He gets in your face. He gets busy with the striking, immediately looks to grapple. He is a bully. He is big.
Look who just showed up for this one, too.
Oh, yeah. Bet Sam. Oh, I wonder who he thinks is going to win. Oi. Oh, I pick him. Listen, Alexandre Pantoja moves forward, gets in your face. He can absolutely scrap. He's durable as shit. He'll get takedowns. He'll grind. He's a weight bully. And he's fast and clean and good at all the things. He's working on his 4th title defense for a reason. He's taking on Kai Kara France. Kai Kara France is a very good striker. He's slick. He's fast. He's just a tiny, like, itty-bitty, little tiny thing. He's Australian. The flags are correct. He's a tiny, little, itty-bitty thing, but he's lightning fast. People in this live chat say, he's the hardest hitting guy in this division. No, he's not. He's just so fast and clean that those strikes can do stuff. Like,
don't blink, bitch. Don't blink, fat bitch. Don't blink, you dumb fat whore bitch.
Who are you talking to?
That's his nickname.
Oh, okay.
Don't blink, you old, balding, fat, stupid shit, retard bitch. It's just a nickname.
It's a wild nickname. And Bruce Buffer will say that whole thing.
You're not going to the fights, are you?
No. I'll be home watching.
He'll probably keep it simple, then.
Yeah. Listen, Kai Kara France is lightning fast. He does hit fairly hard. He hits fairly hard considering his size, but I don't think he wins this fight. I think Pantoja comes forward and does exactly what he just did to Kai Asakura. He's going to come forward, get the takedowns. It's going to be clean. It's going to be relatively easy.
This is the first time that somebody is fighting back-to-back Kais in the UFC?
I mean, that probably is true, honestly.
Literally, I can't remember who it was on Twitter, but they said, I literally did hours of research for this stat, guys, so please appreciate it. It's the first time somebody's fought Kais back-to-back.
That's funny. Well, and I think the fight's going to look very similar. He may not submit Kai Kara France, but I think it's going to be a very straightforward, dominant fight. If we look at the two of them and their career trajectories since their first fight, Alexandre Pantoja has done far more with his career than Kai has. I understand the love for Kai, but I think this is a Pantoja win. And honestly, Kai doesn't deserve a title shot. They gave it to him because Pantoja worked this entire division and there's nobody else for him to fight. So they gave a guy who is 1-2 in his last 3 a title shot. Pantoja's the pick. I was going to throw him in the safety parlay with Ilya, but the only reason I didn't is because I saw that Bet Sam is betting on Kai and picking Kai, and I got in my own head. I'm like, Bet Sam is fucking like good at this. But Pantoja's to smoke him. What do you think, Jacob?
And literally everybody in the world, for the most part, is playing the Pantoja-Ilya parlay, which typically something
good.
goes wrong.
It'll break,
when something like that happens. I've actually kind of been a Pantoja hater in the past. I was very high on Steve Irsay going into that fight because I said Pantoja he's just such a hittable guy.
Oh, yeah.
But there's just something about Pantoja that, first of all, he's like literally the most disrespected champion. He is still, I think, number 9 on the pound for pound list. It's like, what the hell are we doing here? The guy is smoking everybody, beating everybody twice. I mean, it's crazy the disrespect this man gets, but it's also unbelievable the fucking absolute demon he turns into in the octagon, because he's like the nicest guy in the world. I met him. I don't know if you ended up meeting him at 303, but he was in the fucking whatever. And I had my Brazil stuff on, and I sat there and talked to him because he loved that. I was like decked out my Brazil stuff. He's like, we call you gringo and all this stuff. And it's like the nicest, sweetest guy in the world. And then he gets in the octagon, and he literally, his eyes look like he is not I mean, it is fucking like demon-like how motivated he gets. And it is just literally, you could hit him, but he is just going to walk through it. Okay, you got good takedown defense. I don't give a fuck. I'm just going to muscle you to the fucking ground or jump on your back. He is just that motivated when he gets into fights. The issue I have with Kai France is, yes, Pantoja's hittable. Kai France could land a shot and maybe hurt him and knock him out. That is a possibility. There's a reason why Pantoja's not minus 500 or minus 600. He is going to be live for that type of situation. But Kai France, what happened in the first fight and what happened in that Albazi fight as well is he gets so locked in on the takedown defense that the volume isn't quite there as it should be. Kai France has got to meet this guy in the middle and just trust that he's the better striker and try to pull fucking Pantoja into that striking battle, because the last thing you want is to just get kind of pressed against the fence and wrestle fucked for 5 rounds, or have it like the Albazi fight, which Kai France probably won, but Albazi was moving forward, shot a few takedowns, got the control, almost had him choked out in the 3rd round. I mean, I don't know how he didn't get him choked out in that 3rd round, but you don't want it to turn into that fight again. Just meet him in the middle, trust your hands, trust your power, make him get into a slug fight, and trust your speed in that type of situation. But Kai France, I think, is good.
You called it a slug fight.
What?
You said get him into a slug fight.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's not slugfest.
No.
Huh?
Yeah, it worked. It is now officially a word.
Guys, it was a joke. I obviously said that for fucking, it was a joke.
I did it. Guys, I did it. I manifested a word, and now people are using it. I did it. I fucking did it. And everybody knows where it came from, too. I fucking did it.
It was a fucking joke.
Yeah, I bet it was. That was the most subconscious. That's like call it for mommy when you get hurt.
Okay, yeah, watch that back. You understand. I literally winked right before I said it. Like, it's fucking... It's a joke, but you gotta turn this into just a fucking battle off the rip. But it just feels like this is going to be like Corey Sandhagen versus Umar, right? Corey Sandhagen came in and was like, oh my god, that takedown defense is fucking solid. Like, he was looking really good with that takedown defense, but then it was like he was so focused on not getting taken down, he just didn't throw the offense. And it's the same type of situation because Umar had the striking to match it, to mix in the stuff. Pantoja has good enough striking that if he can't get the takedowns or is just going to muscle the takedowns or whatever, he can hang out in the striking as well. So, I mean, Kai France has got to try and get off early, because if he waits and is just waiting for the takedowns to defend him, the pop is going to be out of his shots and Pantoja is going to be able to walk through anything he throws back. And I think that's what happened. He's just going to wait a little bit too much. Pantoja's going to muscle him a little bit. And by the time Kai France is going to have a shot, because he can defend the takedowns a little better, the pop will be gone from his shot. So I'm on Pantoja, and we'll see if he finally walks into a shot or not.
Well, and he earned his title shot with a win over the most overrated dude in the division, Steve Irsay. Like, what are we doing? I don't think he deserves to be here, honestly, and I think it'll look like that.
Who else?
Well, that's the problem. I actually pulled up the UFC rankings just to talk about it, and it's like, oh, Pantoja already beat the number 1 and number 2 in the world. Number 3 just lost. Number 4 just lost. Number 5 pulled out of his fight. Like, there's literally nobody else. Pantoja's either beaten them all, or they all just lost.
If Joshua Van beats Royval and then Van fights Pantoja, I mean, Pantoja's gonna fucking smoke Joshua.
There goes another prospect.
Yeah, he's not ready for that.
No, it could quite literally be too much too soon. So We'll see. Well, that's like if last week if they gave Rizvan the win over Curtis Blades. Now this dude's ranked number 5 in the world.
He is ranked now, even off the loss.
I mean,
because they removed John and they had to find a spot in the 15, so he's number 15.
Gave
now.
it to him.
Yeah.
I mean, because the reality is, like, that was just more about Curtis Blades being overrated as hell than it was that this dude's number 5
We got
in the
fucking
world.
our boy Biggie Boy out there fucking sleeping people and whatever those fucking dirty boxing stuff. Why the fuck is he not still in the UFC? Fuck, man.
I mean, it is. He's a little boring, is why, but it is crazy because he's not bad. He's good. Didn't he win his last fight too?
Dude, it was like 5 of his last 6. He was like on a fucking nice little roll there.
Yeah, no, I know. Well, either way, Jacob and I are on the same side of this fight. $9,000 in DraftKings fantasy for Pantoja. I'll probably spend it. If he doesn't get a finish, he's got 5 rounds of takedowns and control and work. This guy does not stop. I watched him fight live against Brandon Moreno, and it was a war, a straight-up war.
Yeah, the best part about Pantoja, too, is when he does wrestle, even if he doesn't get the takedown, because a lot of times optically, if you're trying to wrestle, you shoot a takedown. If you don't get it, it looks bad for you because it's like, oh, when Pantoja shoots a takedown, if he doesn't get it, he strikes off of every takedown attempt with a shot, an elbow. He'll throw a kick after if you're trying to circle off. So even in those failed attempts, he's still winning the exchange, which I think is a very high asset for his fighting style.
Yeah, and you can check out every single pick and bet that we have on this fight and every other fight. We do have quite a few bets here. Go to WeWantPicks.com, click Become a Member at the top. It's only $10 for an entire month. You can unlock quite literally everything with one click. There are no upsells, no cross-sells, no weird bullshit. Everything. One package, WeWantPicks.com, click Become a Member at the top. We have a $2 super chat. I don't fully get this. People forget the time when Pantoja slept Islam. Is that just a straight up joke, or is there a dude that looked like Islam? Like anytime they do highlights of Gaston Bolanos and they say it's Ilia Taporia? I appreciate you, PG. Explain that one, though. You're going to have to. Jordani with the $9.99 for Jacob's loss on the Pacers.
Oh, this fucking guy. Oh, my God. Yeah, thanks for the $9.99, Jordani. The first thing, the game isn't even over. And
He rubbed it in your face?
I'm getting better. He didn't actually, it wasn't like rubbing the feet. He was just like, I told you it was always the Thunder or something like that. But the game isn't even over, and he's sending me bet slips and voice messages talking about the fucking Thunder and stuff. I've got my fucking... Poor Tyrese is fucking in the back in a fucking wheelchair, and this guy's sending me messages. Thanks, Jordani. I appreciate it.
We do appreciate Jordani. Jordani from Young LA. We appreciate you.
I was sporting the Young LA all over the Dominican Republic for sure. I love it. I love that fucking stuff he sends us.
It's because it's what is crazy.
It's fucking nice ass shit. I think every day I had a Young LA shirt on in the DR.
What is crazy, and this isn't like an ad or anything like that. What is crazy is it's just so high quality. When you and I opened it for the very first time, we'd never worn Young LA, haven't, and then we like open it, he sent this stuff, we're like, dude, this is
shit.
Nice shit, dude. Oh my God, it's heavy, it's I've got obviously this hat, and then I'll be Young LA'd out. I gotta do a couple of sit-ups though. He called me a fat bitch in one of his voicemails the other day. He's like, you fat, I forget how he worded it too, and it had to do with the dog.
He said, I'll send you a new box tomorrow, boys. Love you guys. You deserve all the praise for what you do for this sport. Yeah, Jordani's a day one. We didn't even know.
I didn't even know he was, yeah.
Yeah, until he's one of the
he just started speaking
day
up.
Ones, like literally day one.
Yeah, he just started speaking up. No, we appreciate him and everybody else.
Jordani, are you going to be at, if you're going to be at the fights, Angelo will be not at the fights.
I've already asked him. No, he's not going to be there. I wanted to go to UFC 319. That's in his neck of the woods.
Chicago?
Yeah. And then Noche, like, I don't know if I can afford to go to all these fights. That's the problem. This shit gets expensive quick.
We need to find one. Maybe we'll San Antonio. Maybe we should all try to go to San Antonio or something.
Noche, we should definitely do Noche. I mean, that's crazy.
I'm not being in a fucking car 5 hours with you, tell you that.
So fly. It's $100.
Do you still wear the adult diapers?
No, I just pee in the jar and I dump it out the window.
But seriously, are you past that now? I know you're having issues.
Saying "but seriously" will actually convince people that this is.
I thought you talked about it.
It's not.
I didn't mean. I'm sorry. I thought that you had talked about it before.
No,
I thought it came up before.
It has not.
So you are out of them.
I'm a grown man.